Hammer, if you can hear me. This is a test stream, so if anything doesn't work properly, that's what's going on. I'm still testing and figuring everything out. Nice, nice. Or chat. Uh, Not yet. Chat box. Ooh, where is? Okay, move this over a little bit. Put this like right here. Nice. You can hear me. Sweet. No, I was just making sure that Beer Hammer could hear me because just because testing everything. Sweet. Okay, so this is my painting setup here. Kinda wobbly, sorry about that. Here I am. Need to fix this. Okay, think we're good. So how am I supposed to type in the chat? I guess I can't type in the chat. I can just talk. Or do I have to go to YouTube? Hmm. This is really shaky and the autofocus is not very good. Does my camera look bad on my stream right now? It won't even autofocus. I won't even focus on this guy. It's like too high. Huh? I know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that this is like probably like the optimal height. The issue is that I don't have like a good tripod for my webcam. The webcam is good, but I don't have like a good tripod for it. Because it would be like ideal to be like Yeah, I agree. I think it's gonna have to work for now. It's just a little too far, I think. That would be like the optimal height, but I don't know how that's gonna be achieved. I think I found this mount on Amazon. I'm gonna have to go like next to my, I don't know. I'll figure it out. This'll work for now. Alright. This is what color we're rocking with. This is what I base all my rubrics with. I'll figure this out. Yeah. And I used the AK Interactive paint markers to do all the trim on my rubrics, which is this is a lifesaver. Changed my life. My wife says it's cheating though. And so now I'm just taking this blue and I'm gonna go and clean up all of the spots where I got too much of the gold. Sorry for the shaking. My camera is attached to a really long arm that my light is on, so it just shakes a lot. But yeah, like I said, we're just gonna be cleaning up any blue that I fucked up. Deep azure on my rubrics. Dude, I painted a whole, like, almost 3,000 point army of World Eaters. And the trim is not nearly as bad as rubrics, Thousand Suns, but it's still terrible. So if you want to save some time, it's worth it. You might sacrifice on like a color of your choice because there's only like a few of them. But I was happy with how it came out. Yeah, this is not a very comfortable height. Pick this up a little bit. Oh, dude, yeah, Rune Lord brass is nice. I use Balthazar gold for all my World Eaters because I like a little bit darker. But Rune Lord brass is really nice. I use that on a lot of my Necron stuff when I had it. I don't have Necron stuff anymore, but still have that paint. I don't know if I did this already. I think I did. Yeah, so I like had this entire process for my rubrics, which is the finished outcome of one of my last ones. And oh my god, oh shit, this thing went focus. It's a much brighter gold because I used greedy gold from Army Painter, and I was like, I can't do this for my whole army. I mean, I could, but it would just probably kill me mentally. So I got the paint markers, and I really like that like softer bronze, I guess, and not as aggressive gold. Came out pretty good. So I'm like actively trying to figure out what process I'm gonna go with now as far as like layering and shading and all that. So we're figuring that out together, I guess. But my wife's not happy. She really liked my old paint scheme, the brighter gold. She says I'm a cheater because I'm taking the easy way out. So like up until recently, I mean that was all I used. The only reason I stopped using them was because of the paint pots. You say the paint pots are like terrible. I just cannot deal with those paint pots. I wanted to switch to bottle droppers, so I switched, and it's been great. What's up, Isai? Maybe I should use my paint handle. They're sitting right here. Where's the towel at? Bro, don't even. Get out of here with that. I'm gonna buy a Tau army and paint it just so that your ass has to come over and play with it. I'll paint them fucking blue, white, and silver if you want. Boogie, you're gonna be fucking. Don't get me wrong, I really like their colors. The only reason was literally the paint bottles, and also Army Painter's just a little bit cheaper. But I'm still gonna be using all of the Citadel paints I have, and I'm still gonna be using. I have a couple AK paints that I'm gonna be using. There you go, Isai. You got some Tau in the chat right there. Beerhammer, this guy like knows nothing about Warhammer other than what he's seen and been told from me. But he likes Tau. Say okay, so I'm using a 4K webcam, right? And it's clipped to my light situation here. And the arm is really long, so anytime I like do anything, it starts focus breathing and it's being a piece of shit. What do you think would my best option be? Do you think I should just rig it up? Or what? What do you think? Need some advice from the expert. Realize you can hear me fucking breathing while I'm fucking concentrating. Can't even see my. Yeah, just the focus. The autofocus is just like the focus breathing is like killing me, I guess. unless you don't think it's too bad. But you can see it there, just like in and out. And then I would say probably this is like the optimal focal length, I guess, from the camera. But I'm like trying to figure out what would be the best way. Like I get like a little mount for the tripod and put it on. I mean for the camera and put it on my desk. Or I don't know what. I just wanted to be. I just wanted to look good. And I want to be able to like sit like this and not have anything in my face. And this is as far as this mount will go. Yeah, and you can like, it's got like a little manual mode, but it kind of sucks. You can just change the exposure and like the zoom level, but the more that you zoom, obviously, you know, it gets all fucking grainy. You can change the ISO, but, and I don't know, maybe I should, no, it's not like it's blown out as far as being overexposed. See, I have it here. I have it here, but I don't know where I'm gonna mount it is the issue. I think maybe I could get it like one of those ones for my desk and put it right here, and I think that that would be really good. But that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and then I'm gonna have to be disconnecting my camera, taking it on and off the tripod all the fucking time. But I think the camera would give the best quality for sure. Or I could just get another camera dedicated for doing this. I've been thinking about getting this I think it's a Canon R8 or no, R7. I think it's like 1,600 bucks. I'll probably order it right now. For anybody who's not familiar with my situation, my wife works from home and she's currently sitting behind me. So me joking about spending $1,600 on the cameras, a half-assed joke. Just trying to get a reaction out of her. C-stand time. You said buy me one too while you're at it. You live with all the fucking money, bro. No, I just really like Fuji's colors, so using it on the stream would be good. Was it a bitch to hook yours up, Isai, to the when you were streaming? And like when you make videos and stuff? It didn't seem like it would be too bad. Just be like anything else, any other source that you're adding to your OBS, would think. And then another thing is like I can't paint like extended like this. I need to be like tucked in. So if I could get another angle, a better angle, that would be nice. The emojis look so funny here. you see him? I mean, it's just USB-C, right? For the transfer, and then adding your source like you normally would in OBS. I would think it is just direct. Check this guy out. Just like your nalgas. Sup, nerd? What's up, dog? Welcome to my painting stream. Nice of you to drop by. There we go. This guy was with my original paint scheme. I cannot fucking get this right. So that's why his gold is significantly brighter, and I also primed him with a different color that I fucking hated. So this is gonna be the end product, or that would have been the end product, but now I modified my paint scheme, so now got more of a bronze than a bright gold. Bro, you have no fucking clue. One second. This is a fraction of what's next. A fraction. That's it. But this is like infantry, like shit that's gonna die quick. So here's my thing. I don't even know how I can make you a mod. YouTube's kind of weird. I'm not used to YouTube yet. Once I figure this shit out, I will probably do that for you. Yeah, so I decided to reward myself for every 5 to 10 of like the infantry units that I paint. So this is supposed to be a squad of 10 and a random guy that I have for my tank. I'm going to paint a character or join the daemon. I don't know what that is, bro. What's the daemon? For every 5 to 10 characters of the infantry that I paint, I am going to paint a character. So this is on my desk as motivation for who's going to be next. This is a demon prince, and he's got a Zenithal Prime, which means he was black, and then I did the white to help with the accents before the base layers go on. This guy's name is Bertarion. Aubrey and I came up with some lore. And yeah, Mr. Demon Prince. He's gonna be purple skinned. His wing membranes are gonna be like a bright pink. His armor's gonna have the same colors. I'm very much looking forward to it. But I gotta power through these guys first. And that is not fun. What's the daemon, Mitch? Oh yeah. If you guys could convince me and my wife to move to Pennsylvania, I would be down, but that's probably a little unlikely considering we just bought a house. I've always wanted to go to like one of those big like Warhammer, like the you guys just went to the Nova Open. I've always wanted to do that. That would be something cool to check out. Is that what you're talking about? John Henry. What's the lore behind John Henry? It would be at the Nova. Are there many places to read books in Pennsylvania? A nice little library, show or something. Oh, not a show, but like a somewhere like that. 'Cause I really don't foresee my wife wanting to spend 8 hours at a Warhammer convention. I wouldn't want her to either. I wouldn't want to put her through that torture. Oh, Johnny. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I like to come up with like little stupid lore that uh her like hobby is like reading, so I was trolling. But yeah, I like to come up with like little lore for all my characters and stuff. The demon princes. I came up with some lore for my Lord of Skulls. His name is Obakar, based off of one of my favorite professional wrestlers. Super into professional wrestling, by the way. Of course, everybody knows it's fake, but it's an art. It is an absolute art. He's a traitor salamander. I like that. You say, if you're still in here, can you link me your mount that you have for your camera? Beer Hammer says that you can go out into the wonderful nature of Pennsylvania and read books anywhere you want. There's tons of used bookshops. It's in Philly, the Nova, or where was the Nova at? Oh, it's in DC. I see. I forget that like stuff is not that far from each other. Like you can drive 8 hours and still be in Texas here. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Okay, I'm switching my stream to ultra low latency so that I think this might be able to work out as far as working with the chat a little bit faster. Oh, I was asking my buddy if he had a link for a mount for a tripod. I mean, like a desk mount for his camera. Yeah. before I even get started. My computer, right? No, I'm saying that it's fucking hot. I can't even ban it. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing on YouTube, so please don't. Because one of these guys will. The panic, the fear. This music is too funny, the little fucking birds in the background. That's what you use? And you're telling me to buy you a camera when you're spending money on that? Is that a little wizard? Game over. Exactly. Is this chat box too warped, by the way? I want it big, but I don't want it warped. I don't know why the emojis aren't coming up. Can y'all even hear the music, by the way? It's just in the background, like faint. Okay, that's kind of what I wanted. Excuse me. What is that sound? That like high-pitched whine? Is that the music? It just looks. It's just whited out. I can move the. I can move the camera to the other side. I'm gonna move it. No, I don't think so. Oh, oh. Oh wait, no, you can't even see it. That's my light that you could see in the screen. Me too. I fixed it. All I can see is the back of your chair, I think. I was thinking about getting, let me see, something like this. But I just don't know if it would be strong enough to support how heavy the camera is. 'Cause it like does all this swivel shit. I think it would be cool because I could get it like right. I don't know if I'm gonna get alerts on the stream. My my YouTube studio is here. Here. Can you guys see that? I guess you can. Let me do this. Okay. So this is what I'm seeing here, and I don't know how. This is connect streaming software to go live, but I've already connected and linked my OBS. I don't, it doesn't have my viewers, it doesn't have any of my stream data, but it's obviously working because I'm live on YouTube. Alright, thanks for popping in, Mitch. I really appreciate it. These streams will get better as everything gets figured out. Thanks for not saying the N-word. But yo, bro, this is that's your webcam. It says I'm live. It says my connection's poor though. But only I knew somebody who was good with computers that could help me out. I'm gonna show my IP address. What am I doing? Oh yeah, Seattle. I don't know, ask him. He said a lot of people do that. Yeah, anyway, I don't know. Maybe I need to use YouTube's streaming service or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, now that all of the blue and gold is done, I am going to take this color, which is a Citadel color, Gauss Blaster Green, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint all of their helmet eyeball lenses. And the reason I'm doing this now is because I haven't painted any of their faces. So I can apply this messy if I want, and then I can go in and touch up their faces with the gold so it looks like the lens is actually glowing. And I don't have to worry about messing it up. So everybody's face is not gold yet, as you can see. And this is what it's gonna look like. after I'm done with all of that. Another one. Terminator. And I'm gonna use a little baby paintbrush. Super little. Pretty delicious. Get it wet. Get on the palette. And like I said, I can just as liberal as I want here because I don't have to worry about messing anything up because I'm gonna go over it. There's not really a very bright color for the lens cap, for the lenses I mean, but since rubrics are essentially ghosts, I want like a ghostly color. And just a heads up, I am going to be ending the stream in about 10 minutes. Shooting for 1 hour. This is my test stream. And then, after I get off, my wife says she's taking me to Best Buy to go buy that camera I was talking to you about. So. Thank you, baby. Yep. Get the camera, and then the stream will be all set up. Huh? They're funny. Maybe no. I said I could do like be as liberal with this as I wanted to because I wouldn't fuck anything up, and I just went on the blue that I just painted. So pretty typical of me, by the way. But whatever. Be alright. This is such a creamy color. I love it. It's a creamy, like, minty color. I don't know how to describe it. All lenses are painted. Rinse this brush off and let it dry. I think this is what we're gonna call it quits. I really want to see if I can figure out this camera situation. So, thank you guys for coming to my test stream. If you're still here, thank you. If you didn't come,